No i witam ponownie. Wracamy. Wracamy do rozwidlenia struktury. Tylko nie wiem, czy to jest tu, czy tam trochę dalej. Chyba trochę dalej. Nie, tu. Musimy znaleźć wodę, bo doktor Gorski twierdził, że struktura się coś tam z wodą. Dla tych, którzy nie wiedzą, o co chodzi, kulka nazywa się boli i jest sondą. U Lemana chyba były jakieś takie w kształcie latających talerzy. A ciągle naiwnie przyciskam przycisk, znaczy spację, a to to nie działa tutaj. Jasna nie potrafi skakać. A gdzie moja? No tędy nie zejdę, a wręcz przeciwnie. Dobra, powinienem był iść tam prosto. Do wody. Aha. O, tu znowu spotykamy strukturę.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, and quite disturbing.
Dobrze, obejdźmy sobie to, bo tamtędy nie przejdziemy raczej. Pod wodą. No. I okej. I co dalej? Największe do tej pory. O! Sorry. Tak ładnie szło. F. I tu. Teraz. O, cała ta góra to jest jakby struktura. Czy się mylę?
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
Dobra, no to mijamy to. I teraz idziemy w lewo, tak dla odmiany. Bo nie mamy odszukać struktury, tylko doktora Gorskiego. Dzięki Boli za oświecenie mi drogi. Nie chcemy nic pominąć, bo możemy zgubić naszego doktora i... Ale jeżeli miałbym go zanieść aż z powrotem do lądownika, to nie będzie lekko. Teraz będzie dobry wgląd na górę. Górę strukturę.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
Ale, ale dobra, no mamy strukturę tutaj też. Która góra to struktura? Odczyn się boli, bo mi... nie, to już wszystko zaczyna się robić strukturą.
3, 2,
Co?
1.
Co
Is
jest?
departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
No dzięki. A jak nie będę miała doktora Gorskiego, to co? Zostaję? Za karę? No tu nigdzie nie wejdę, ale spróbujmy tutaj zobaczyć. Wow! Struktura, faktycznie, to on tą chyba widział i mówi największa do tej pory, no faktycznie.
I've
Okej,
reached the top. The
okej.
doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me.
Ja?
Right after you landed.
A w życiu?
Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Ej! Dzięki. Ostrość. Powiększenie. I tu jest sonda.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course, I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
No i co? O, jest sonda. Cześć.
Hi, Bully. Lead the way. Hi, Bully. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. You don't fly for this long.
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Dzięki.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Dobra.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Sterowanie oknami dialogowymi jest inne niż wszystkie i zupełnie nieintuicyjne. Z tym trzeba troszeczkę walczyć. Proponowałbym jednak stare, dobre, zwykłe przyciski. Być może jakaś aktualizacja czy coś, bo tak słyszałem, że to właśnie z tym mają... Okej.
We have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. We'll go around.
Znaczy? A nie, dobra, to będzie teraz troszeczkę.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Tutaj nawet nie...
Exponentially. Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right.
O, cześć, kulka.
We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, you probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Albo już, jak mówi, ślina mu leci z ust. Dobra.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Przecież ona ma hełm na głowie. No słychać tu dźwięk, bo nie jest w jakimś kosmosie, ale... Kula. Szukaj doktora, nie lataj nade mną.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor.
Tak?
I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
No ale... nie mają korzeni. Ale struktura tu idzie dalej. Okej.
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
No to nie jest jakiś inny. Sechł? Wiemy, że nie może. Znaczy, ja wiem. Dobra, przyjmijmy, no tak troszeczkę... No cóż, ja przyznam się bez bicia, że Niezwyciężonego to ja znam prawie, że na pamięć. I troszkę trudno mi tu udawać jakieś zaskoczenia wielkie niektórymi rzeczami.
I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, He might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
No, ale to astrogator zdaje się sugerował, żebym nie szedł czasem po ciało mojej psiapsiuły. O, więcej krzaczorów. Jasna jeszcze nie wie, że krzaczory to raczej nie jest dobre miejsce do przebywania.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Oh. Well. Że tak powiem, krzaczory wszystko zasłaniają. Łohoho. Retrospekcja? Czy krzaczory mnie wyczyściły? Ha!
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown.
Roger that.
Aha! Bo przecież została na statku. A teraz dołącza do ekipy. Troszkę zaczyna się wyjaśniać, skąd się tu wzięła. Okej. Mogę wstać?
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Well... Bajcha?
I'm going outside.
Visibility.
100%. The dust has already settled.
No to tak, to idziemy. A ten tak jakoś dziwnie. Żebym tu czasem nie wlazł.
What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
Gdzie ten obóz? Bo... Tu? A gdzieś nad morzem chyba był, tak? A, i...
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
O, trochę nieudane te fale. Tędy? Raczej nie. No, bardzo białe światło jak na planetę z tak czerwonym słońcem, ale tędy nie. W stronę obozu. Jeszcze gdybym wiedział, gdzie ten obóz jest.
The difference between past, present and future. I have an object in sight.
Flaga terenowa.
This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning, oh, where they caught that fish, right?
No tak.
They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
Okej. To mi wygląda na skrót. To było na północ, tam na dół, no to będzie na wschód, tak? Chodźmy na wschód, tam musi być jakaś cywilizacja. Ale może widoczki i ten. O,
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor. But the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
what?
Regis 3 is an alien planet, Astrogator. Extinct or not. We shouldn't act like we own the place. Because of this kind of attitude, the Anthropocene will become the fate of every planet we step foot on. Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. I probably sound like a simple soldier, but I believe that if something is already dead, it can't be harmed, let alone killed.
That's quite right. In the biological sense, you never know what you'll face on a mission. Will our knowledge prove sufficient to comprehend what's alien to us? Or will we ever begin to understand it? We could even accidentally kill it.
No,
This road
tak,
may be
w zasadzie tak.
but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
Especially considering that we're talking about a harmless fag end, the far end of the known universe.
Przez
Got a big
przesłanie Lema w zasadzie powieści Niezwyciężony no, dość
on the mission.
zbliżone.
Doctor, completely.
Woda. Wiem, że ktoś włożył w to sporo wysiłku, ale woda tak nie wygląda. Hej! I niewidzialne... O! Ściany. Mapa. Ha! Kamp. W prawo. No to później chemicy niezwyciężonego. Aha, aha, tu mamy krzaczory.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Ale. Ops. What?
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it.
Ale nie mogę się cofnąć.
Darkness. Hang on.
Okej, uciekajmy stąd. Okej. Mapa. No, mapa. Hej, hello. Mapa? Nie. Nie da się. Ale że co, że... No.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
A, przeszło mi trochę, okej. Ale to chyba nie na długo. Zepsuła. A, okej. I koniec retrospekcji. Ale krzaczory jako takie. A nie powinny być groźne. I teraz, jeżeli po konfrontacji z krzaczorami ona jeszcze ma świadomość, to może jest już odporna. W sumie graficznie najsłabsza jest woda. No dobra, spróbujmy gdzieś dojść.
Is everything all right?
Yes, yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found it in time.
May I ask, what did he do with Marit?
I placed her body in the cryochamber so that her family can say goodbye.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
No przykre. To się zapisuje w takich momentach, że szkoda kończyć odcinki, no ale... Wow!
Guess I know where Gorska was going.
Ale nie tędy. A, lina.
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. Report.
One sec.
O,
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
ale mniejsza grawitacja jest. O, skok.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
No nie wygląda mi.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
Ale
Let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
We don't know that yet.
tego właśnie nie wiemy.
With injuries.
A,
well, I'm not hanging here forever, if we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis,
Ale
I'm really sick of all this.
kula mnie nie zwiezie?
Of course. Can you see the probe?
No,
Yes,
I see.
it's flying near me.
No, a jakby latała nade mną, a ja...
Instructed it to fly as close as possible to you. You could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
No nie, ale spowolni. Nie, to nie jest.
All right, let's give it a try.
Nawet jeżeli cię nie utrzyma, to spowolni.
The instruction. You must guide.
Okej.
1 meter forward. It's still too far.
I'll try 1 more meter then.
Okej. Nie mam wskaźnika.
Is the maneuver
Dzięki, kula!
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing though.
Dobrze, że kuli się nic nie stało. O, wow! Wygląda jak wygaszacz ekranu ze starego Windowsa, tylko trochę zardzewiał. Skaner? Ej, skaner, no co to tak słabo? Spodziewałem się wybuchu konstrukcji, a... No, trudno. Ale spektakularne są.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a test.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
That's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Left or right? Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
Sir, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski?
No. Nothing. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Chyba... Moment. O, a to co? O, widzę tego. Dobra, to jest...
Where to go?
I'm still wondering.
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor.
Most.
We need to take decisive action.
Prześwit. Idziemy.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
Two more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauser, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
No, w wypadku pozostałych to raczej żadna różnica. Efekty mózgowe to oni raczej tak specjalnie to ich już nie... Wow, no bym przeoczył taki widoczek. Ajajej. Darren?
Are they still everywhere?
Tak,
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal.
nawet na podłodze.
We've gone over everything in that area.
Okej. Boli.
I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
The security system seems quite flawed.
It's not a defect, Doctor. It's a feature.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. To bring it to you.
No problem. I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
No i?
There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see. Please rotate the probe 180 degrees. 10 meters forward. Turn 15 degrees to the right and 5 meters forward.
No prawie.
2 more meters to the right. Two meters forward. Land.
A, czapeczka jej się uchyliła, faktycznie. O, trochę się nie dociągnęło. Klik, 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 klik. Nie wiem, czy klik, 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 klik. Czy przytrzymać. Hej, patrz tu.
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know. You're welcome, Bully.
Wow! Tak prosto w twarz. No dobra. No cóż, myślę, że chyba następny save i kończymy. Nie ma ręcznych save'ów, niestety. Trochę to komplikuje. No dobra, chodźmy tu. Boli świeć.
It's a bit like Pando.
Co to?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen.
What?
The new trees grow not from seeds, but from rootsuckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
No tak, ale...
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. Not confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that bit of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way,
Okej.
you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
No dobra, ale...
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, The weather is to blame for all of it.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
No ale było oczko i porzucone rzeczy. No nic nie mogę zrobić z porzuconymi rzeczami. Idziemy dalej. Albo może dobra. Idziemy dalej, ale w zasadzie myślę, że to dobre miejsce na zakończenie odcinka. I...
I've already been there.
O właśnie, o właśnie. Jak to już byłam? No nieważne. No cóż, dzięki za oglądanie tego odcinka. Do zobaczenia w następnych. Robi się emocjonująco.